Hello, it's Helen with So Kind of Wonderful, and this video is all about making the patchwork for the 10th butterfly in our Butterfly Fields project. This is the patchwork that we make that goes into the butterfly, and you can see it right over here. So let's get busy making this really fun square and square block. All right, we are working on the number 10 framed square butterfly. So this is our square and square block. And I was just thinking, I mean, we have a 9 patch, but this and the 9 patch are the only ones that do not have a half square or quarter square triangle in them. All right, let's lay out our framed square block. So we have our center, and then we will sew the sides on. Press those seams open, and after that we'll sew on the next two. And you just keep working around that center block as you sew on the different pieces. And I would suggest sewing just a scant 1/4 inch, just because you have a lot of seams and they build out from the center and it's easy for this block to shrink. All right, so I'm going to start by sewing these 3 together, press those seams open. All right, there's my first step. You can see seams are pressed open. All right, next one, we sew these 2 pieces on. All right, I sewed the next 2 on. And you can totally press your seams to the side. Just, work from here and press out. Just sew a little bit scant on that seam because you do eat up a little more of your fabric when you press to the side. I am pressing open to flatten out my block a little bit because it's a small block. All right, next one, these 2. Okay, there is my next one. And then my last one are to sew these 2 last pieces on. Okay, there I have, let's see, let's put them that way. I have both of my patchwork done. For the butterfly block, it's number 10, and this is called the framed square. And you can see how seams are pressed open. And if you need to, go ahead and check. It should be 5 inches square at this point. If it's not, trim it up a little bit. If you're a little bit short, then just adjust that in your seam allowance when you sew it in.